Happening today, the former Maury County teacher who was at the center of a nationwide manhunt will learn his fate today. Back in 2017, Tad Cummins ran off with his 15-year-old student and was later found on a rural California area in a town there. News Channel 5's Mo Hyder's live this morning at the federal courthouse in downtown Nashville. And Mo, what's going to happen today?
Adam, we know for sure Cummins is scheduled to be sentenced today. We just don't know how long for. Now, both sides will have one last and final chance to make their case before this falls into the hands of the judge. Now, let's recap back to 2017 to how we got to this point. Back in 2017, this was an Amber Alert that spanned thousands of miles. Everyone was on lookout for this former teacher. Officials say he took off with this 15-year-old student with the intention of having sex with her. We later learned that Cummins planned to take the girl to Mexico, but he was caught after several days. Cummins was charged with transporting a minor across the state lines for engaging in sexual conduct and obstruction of justice. He must serve at least 10 years in federal prison, but prosecution is pushing for 30 behind bars. But because this is a federal case, there's no telling what the punishment will be until it's all said and done.
There are some significant differences between the Tennessee criminal justice system and the federal criminal justice system, okay? Principally, one of the biggest differences is that when you enter a plea of guilt in state court, you know what your punishment's going to be 95% of the time. You have an agreed upon sentence. You're going to serve so many years or so many months. But in the federal system, when you enter a plea, there may be a recommendation by the prosecution as to the amount of time, but it's ultimately up to the judge. And so you could...
Now, again, the legal analyst you just saw here said the odds of him actually getting a reduction or a lesser sentence is very difficult because this is a state at the federal level. We'll certainly find out later once the sentencing does get started. Live in downtown Nashville this morning, Hyder, News Channel 5.